We're going to talk about something not talked about enough because I didn't know what it was until last week and I've been 4 months postpartum. The elastic nipple. If you have struggled pumping and finding the correct flange size because none of the pictures online that say like correct, too small, too big, look like what your nipple is doing inside the flange, listen up. I didn't even know this was a thing. It was never explained to me until I saw a TikTok about it last week, I think. And I realized I have elastic nipples. So basically what elastic nipples are is when your tissue is very stretchy, and so a lot of your nipple is pulled into the flange, and your areola gets pulled in with it. Your nipples also tend to swell a ton while you're pumping if you have elastic nipples. And what ends up happening is a ton of your nipple gets pulled into the flange, and you might even hit the end of the flange. So your nipple is like all the way in there getting pumped like that. So mine never actually hit the end of the flange, but they would get really pulled in and it would just look very long, and it didn't look like any of the other pictures that I saw of people pumping. So I wasn't really sure what was the problem. I tried different flange sizes. None of them really worked. They all kind of did the same thing. They felt the same way, and pumping was pretty painful for me. Enter the Pumping Pal. So this is a silicone flange that is designed specifically for elastic nipples. So basically what this does is your nipple gets pulled in, except since this is sticky, only your nipple goes in. Your areola stays completely out, and I've never actually seen my nipple do that. It's always gotten pulled in along with everything else, and that's why it never looked like one of the pictures that I saw online. So this pumping pal, you actually put it on like a haka. You flip it inside out, and then you kind of suction it around your nipple, and then it actually points down a little bit instead of a normal flange, which just points kind of straight forward. This one points down, and it comes with a little connector that you can connect. They've got one for the Spectra, for the Medela, and for a whole bunch of other pumps. I don't think they have any for wearable pumps, but they have one pretty much for every major pump brand out there. These things are so much more comfortable than the normal flanges, at least for me, because only my nipple ends up getting pulled in and pumped, and so my output went up. It's so much more comfortable, and it's not painful at all. I thought that pumping just was going to be painful forever, and I thought that was normal. It's not normal. Pumping shouldn't hurt. So if your pumping hurts, if you see your nipple getting pulled all the way into the flange, or if you really can't find out what flange size works for you because nothing looks correct, you might have elastic nipples. So look into it. Let me know what you think. Try out the Pumping Pal. These things are awesome. Even if you don't have elastic nipples, if you have any pain while pumping, silicone flanges can really, really help.